Yo, this is going to be the first episode in my web design series. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. First thing you're going to need is Notepad++. I'll leave a link for it in the description so you can go ahead and pause the video and just open it when you're ready to continue. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open it right now. Now I'm going to explain how web design works. Okay, so when you want to make a web page, you have to use a computer language called hypertext markup language, or HTML. And basically it's just the language that your computer is going to use to interpret how a web page is going to look. The whole basis for HTML is a tag system. And a tag is just an HTML keyword surrounded by angle brackets. Tags make up elements, and the elements are going to define what actually appears on the page. For example, an element is an aggregate of the HTML opening tag, its content, and its closing tag. You need, go ahead and delete that. You need an opening tag, the content inside, and a closing tag. This is an element. That's the basic protocol of HTML. Okay, now I'm going to show you the basic structure of an HTML web page. Don't get freaked out. It may look complicated now, but it's very simple. I'll go over every part of it. So as you can see, we have different tags, the opening tags, closing tags, and as you can also see, you can have tags inside of tags. We call this nested tags. The first tag you're going to need is your doc type HTML tag. And this isn't really important what it means right now. You just know that when you want to make web pages, you need this tag. And you may notice that this tag doesn't necessarily have a closing tag. All tags won't need closing tags, but most of them will. There are about 100 some odd unique HTML tags out there. I'm not going to show you all of them in this video, but I'll show you some of the most common. So you have your HTML tags, your opening tag, and your closing tag, which is defined by a /. All of your HTML code will go in between these tags. Then we have your head tags, opening and closing. We won't go into too much detail with the head tags. We'll actually just worry about it later. This will contain links to different CSS style sheets, JavaScripts, but that's not important right now. We're going to the body tag. The body tag contains all the HTML code that will actually be displayed on your web page. Let's go over some different tags for the body. One, you're gonna have your P tag, which stands for paragraph. Let's just type some random text. This is a paragraph. HTML. This will require a closing tag. And just a reminder, this whole thing will be considered an element. This first tag is your opening tag. This is your closing tag. And all elements will not need a closing tag. Most of them will, though. Just to recap. We can go ahead and save this to just see how it will look. Go ahead and save your document somewhere. I'll just put it on my desktop. I'll name mine index.html. You can name it whatever, just make sure that you have .html on the end. Okay, and now we can go to wherever you saved it and go ahead and open it. And as you can see, we have our text. This is a paragraph. I am learning HTML. Now that was just one tag. That was just the paragraph tag. We have a plethora of tags out there. I'll give you another one. Heading 1. I'm just gonna write my name. Basically, all heading 1 is just big text. We got headings 1 through 6, so I'll show you the first 3 of them. they decrease in size as they go down, as they go up, sorry. So H3 will be smaller than H2, which will be smaller than H1. Go ahead and okay, and as you can see, our heading 1, heading 2, and our heading 3. And we're gonna go ahead and learn another tag, the break tag. And the break tag is one of those tags that just doesn't need a closing tag. All it does it creates a horizontal boundary between two elements. In this case, H1 and H2 are headings. So we're gonna go ahead and save that and refresh the document. And as you can see, we have a little bit more space in between our heading 1 and our heading 2. I'm going to show you one more tag, and that's going to be the anchor tag. It's just an A. And all this is used for is linking to other web pages. For example, if I want to link a piece of text, let's say YouTube. If I want to link that actual piece of text to youtube.com, I'll do something like this. This part is called an attribute. Href is the attribute. The part in quotation marks is the value of that attribute. Tags have, different tags have different sets of attributes that work with them. But most tags will have at least 1 or 2 attributes that you can use, and all attribute is just making whatever element that is sprucing up a little bit, giving it a little bit of value or weight. For example, well, let's just focus on this one. This is just stands for hypertext reference, href. All it is, when you click whatever content is in between these tags, it'll go to this link. So let's go ahead and save this, refresh, and now you can see we have youtube.com blue. Let's go ahead and click it, and it should take us to the actual youtube.com. And as you can see, it's doing just that. There are many attributes out there, many values you can give those attributes, and I probably won't go over that in this video. I'll probably save it for a future video, but just know that you can use attributes with tags. And I think that'll go ahead and sum up this first episode of my web design series. See you later.
That's it, friend?